Here is the procession from a recent December commencement. The University Marshal is coming in first. That's Steve Angerer. He is the ex-University Marshal. He served for, I think, 8 or 9 years. Behind him are flags, the American flag and the Indiana state flag. The American flag must be presented to the right in the direction of march. Behind him is the first student marshal. You can see the marshals in yellow. There's another student marshal leading a huge block of students. The students will be sitting in the front right. There is empty space in the front left for the faculty. Now the flags are going to have to crisscross here at the front, and I'll tell you why soon, but right there. You've got to start to see that crisscross. The American flag is supposed to be to the right during the march, but then also displayed on the right side from the point of view of the stage. And so the flags have to do a little crisscross there. Here comes more student groups with marshals in the front and in the middle, and eventually there will be a student marshal at the back end. The students are in different groups, say by college, by law school, by College of Business, graduate school, whatever. Each group of students has their own marshal. Or marshals, as the case may be. It takes them a while to file in here. A student marshal is guiding students into the rows, and notice she's counting. You have to know how many seats there are in the rows. There's 14 in the normal rows. So she counts off 14 students and then starts a new row right after that. Here comes the tail end of a student section, or the last student section, I believe, with the final student marshal bringing up the rear. And then there's a marshal leading faculty. Faculty will be seated in the front left. After the faculty will be administration, who will sit in the front couple of rows on the left. And then after that, a marshal will lead the people up to the chancel. These are the really important folks: the deans, the provost, the chairman of the board of directors, etc., speakers, anybody who needs to be up top to help with the ceremony. And then at the tail end of the procession, here comes the university president. He is the only one who has his own individual personalized marshal. Probably those faculty being a holdup. They're always slow. But pretty soon here, all the students will have been seated, the faculty will have been seated, the administrators. Each group has their own marshal, and the marshals will know from their guide and from past experience, perhaps, where to sit everybody. Almost done. The long journey is not about the procession. That doesn't take very long at all. The students are actually in there pretty quick because they're in the first groups. From above, you can see everybody's almost in place. The last group is now going up to the chancel. They know where to sit. Some go to the right, some go to the left. The university marshal will wait for the last people to get up there, wait for the president, and then once the president's up there, the president's marshal will set down the mace, which can also act as a crowd control device if things get nasty. Okay. And that's it. That's the procession. And now the president does his thing and gets the show underway.